What's up, guys? Patrick from Anime Tech here. We got some. I got some pretty cool stories. Well, only one of them are anime this week because I actually told you guys Friday that the news for anime is kind of dying down for the interesting stuff, and it's probably not gonna pick it back up until probably near the end of the month, is what I'm guessing. If it doesn't, I don't know what to tell you guys. Sorry. I'm just, it's just my guess. I don't know. But let's get right to it. The first one we got here is the Sword Art Online Hollow Resonation game, third TV and ad streamed. See, the Bandai and Namco Entertainment have just basically begun to air their teaser trailers pretty much for the Sword Art Online game in 30 and 15-second versions. That's what they started on Friday. I'd actually seen them. They look pretty cool. I'd show you guys, but they're really short. There's no need. I'll put a link to them in the description. Now it says it's basically going to ship in Japan. Both PS4 and Vita editions will be available in regular limited editions. The limited edition's actually going to have a lot of crap. It's going to include all that, pretty much right here. Yeah, which includes that. It's a lot of crap, guys. But it's gonna air on there. Well, it's gonna come out on the October 27th, and I think it said November 2nd for US. If I'm right, let me look. In Europe, in Hollow Resonation, November 8th in North America and Europe. Will be available physical and digital digitally on PS4 and digitally on PS Vita. The game will be available physically and digitally for both PS4 and PS Vita in Europe. That seems reasonable. My thoughts on the game, actually, though, I don't know. It seems alright, but it just seems like they're just taking the same step they did with whenever they just had the first game come out, which they just make it too RPG, you know? They should really have it a little bit more open world, which I hope they are. It doesn't really look like they are, but I hope they are. If they have it more open world, that'd be really nice, because then you could actually add on stuff to something that's already a really cool anime. I mean, you can just add on to the game of it. But, yeah. Next we got here, this one I'm actually pretty excited about. By the way, I almost forgot, this is brought to you by Anime News Network. And this is Otaku USA. The Power Rangers Reboot teaser sets up the story, which is really neat. I'm actually looking forward to this just because I'm tired. Just because whenever I was a kid, I used to watch a show. I mean, if you're like if you're born like the 1990s, you remember Power Rangers. If not, you lived under a damn rock in the middle of freaking Europe or something. But yeah, it looks pretty neat. It looks a lot more better than the original series, if you ask me. Just the storyline seems to make more sense, and it just seems like they're making it like real world-ish and everything. Their suits look pretty kick-ass. I'll link I actually tried to load this up for you guys, but it just did not want to load, and I did not feel like going to YouTube, so I'll just link it on YouTube in the description. It'll just be in the description. Savannah's Power Rangers follows the 5. Yeah, it basically follows the 5 ordinary teens who must become something extraordinary when they learn that their small town of Angel Grove and the world is on the verge of being obliterated by an alien threat. Chosen by destiny, our heroes quickly discover that they are the only ones who can save the planet. But to do so, they will have to overcome their real-life issues before it's too late and band together as the Power Rangers. Seems really neat. we'll see how that turns out, and I'll probably make. If they come out with another preview or something like that, I might make a reaction video. I don't know. But this one I actually find pretty freaking hilarious. Report more replacement Samsung Galaxy Note 7s catch fire. I think Samsung just needs to give up on the Note 7, honestly, by this point. This is an article done by PC Mag, and they're just magazine. They're basically just telling about like some of the ones that have kept fire. Samsung might just want to ditch the Galaxy Note 7 and move on to the Note 8, as more incidents of exploding replacement Note 7s make the rounds. Last week, a reportedly safe Note 7 Samsung started smoking and forced the evacuation of a Southwest Airlines flight. You got this was on the news. I know. And yeah. Now there are local reports of more replacement smartphones catching fire or smoking. A Minnesota teenager, for example, tells KTSP that her replacement Note 7 melted in her hands. That incident melted the protective cover and left the 13-year-old with a small burn on her thumb. In Kentucky, meanwhile, a couple woke up to find their bedroom filled with smoke. I look over, my phone is on fire. Michael Clearing tells WKYT. Clearing had replaced his Note 7 about a week before the incident. Samsung tells Engadget that it is taking every report seriously, even though there are a limited number of reports. If we determine the product safety issue exists, Samsung will take immediate steps approved by the CPSC to resolve the situation, the company said. In August, there were reports of Galaxy Note 7 overheating, burning users, and in some cases exploding. They literally explode in some cases. I read about it. It's pretty crazy. Samsung issued a global recall for an estimated 2.5 million devices and said that the flaw was due to manufacturing problem. The U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission urged all consumers who own a Samsung Galaxy Note 7 to power them down and stop charging or using the device. Samsung later delivered 500,000 new Note 7s to carriers and stores, which it said were safe, and distributed at least half of them, but it appears that they have yet to resolve the issue. Yeah. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if they just recall all the Note 7s and then just revamp them and do them as Note 8s at this point. And they just find out the issue. I personally think I just think it's the controller for charging the battery, personally. I just think it's that, because I think it's charging those lithium polymer batteries too fast, which is causing them to expand and heat up and heat up and just melt, basically melt the phone. Which, that's not all they can do. They can also be discharged too quickly, which could also mean that there's somewhere in there could be a small short in the controller board on these things, which could also be the issue, if you ask me. If they discharge too quickly, they can do the same thing. They can heat up and basically turn your phone into a grenade. Yeah. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for this episode of Anime Tech. I'm sorry I didn't really have any anime stuff, but if you really like the tech stuff, let me know. And definitely, guys, always leave a comment if you want to say something or ask me a question. Just leave a comment, or you can follow me on Twitter. I'm at anime _ tech, just like it is right here, anime, and then it's an underscore and then tech. I'll link my Twitter page in the description, and like always, you guys have a wonderful day. You guys are beautiful, and I love you all. Please like and subscribe. If not, just give me a thumbs up. Patrick from Anime Tech, signing out.